Test 1, 2.
Oh, I got coffee. I got protein.
Not yet, but maybe.
I got water. I'll take that down so it's not in your way.
We're live? All right. Welcome, everybody, to Draw 3 of the Crestwood Platinum Anniversary Showdown here at the Crestwood Curling Center. We have today on our feature match Team Brown from Kamloops, Skip Corryn Brown, Vice Aaron Pincott, second Sarah Colton, lead Samantha Fisher, and they are up against Team Yurko. Skip Alena Yurko, Vice Reese Morrison, second Abby Milky, and lead Kendra Koch.
Yeah, this should be a really good game. I'm Reg Reinhardt, and Chris Meadows is with me. There you go.
Chris Meadows, yeah.
Yeah. But this should be a pretty good game. Corryn brings a lot of stuff to the table here with the number of times that she's been to the Hearts and the amount that she's won, and they're coming up against Team Yurko, who had a really good game this morning. They took down one of the giants, I would call them. They took down Serena's Sturmate this morning, so that's a pretty big win for them. This is the first game for Corryn Brown, so we'll see how they make out.
Definitely nice to start the spiel with a big win against a big team. So, yeah, we'll see how she goes. I see we already have a guard being thrown up, so that's nice.
Yep.
So Team Brown will throw red rocks, and they have the hammer, and Team Yurko will be shooting blue.
Yep, looks like the first one slid through a little bit heavier than they wanted it to. So, yep, Corryn's got that corner up, and
so I would say Team Yurko would have a little bit of an advantage to start since they did play this morning. I did watch a few shots, and it is curling out there, so you got to be extra aware where to put the broom and keep that handle. A little bit of rotation on it, or else you might lose some stones early.
Yep. Well, they just need to be positive, make sure they got a good set, and as long as they're doing that, they'll find it. They'll figure out the ice. The ice is pretty consistent from side to side. So, and the weights are fairly consistent. From the earlier draws that I was hearing, the times were standing up all the way through the entire game. So, which is good to hear. So,
very much so.
So it looks like we do have a rock in the house now. So Yurko popped one into the top four, and it looks like Brown has come and hit and rolled right in behind the corner guard, which is a pretty sweet shot.
So much for not knowing the ice.
Yep.
Pretty good roll to start.
Yeah. Well, one of the hardest shots in curling, they say, is that hit and roll. Like, it's not an easy shot. Looks like they're going to come down and probably go into a corner freeze right now on that on the shot rocking behind the guard.
Yep. Anywhere in front of this rock would be pretty good at this point in the end for sure.
Looks like it's sliding pretty good though.
Yep.
Maybe sliding a little too good.
Now what do you do, Reg? You go in again or? Ah, there we go.
Yep.
Get a little aggressive here right off the hop. I like it.
Yeah, throwing second rocks here for Team Brown is Sarah Colton. She comes from Northwest Territories. She played quite a few years with Galusha. So
yep,
nice to see her down. I think she's doing her education in BC now. So taking her, I guess her becoming a doctor.
Oh,
So she into medical and doing it out of BC.
Good for her. Good for her.
So we got a couple other sheets going at right now. We got on sheet 3. We have Phillips is playing Reese Hansen, and looking over to sheet 5, we got Plett is playing. Yep. Yep. It's hard to read down there.
Yeah.
Eyes aren't as good as they used to be.
Nope, fair enough. So trying to run back here, get a little noise in the house.
Yeah, even just getting it open is pretty good. Oh, looks like one is gone and one's in the open at least. So guard has moved over, so everything's wide open for him.
And it's their rock up front now. So
yep.
Pretty good position for Team Brown here to start.
Sweepers are just nursing it in. So
line looks pretty good.
Yep, sure does.
A lot of late finish, so. Yeah, great shot.
Yeah, that's a really good shot. Totally buried.
Definitely going to need to make the roll here to try and get out of trouble.
Yep. It looks like it's a pretty steep double, so probably just even rolling in behind there would to be shot rock would be ideal. Oh, it looks like this has got a lot of overcurl.
Yeah.
Boy, this almost enough overcurl, it almost got the double.
Yeah. Another, well, be aggressive here again and try and go around again, but I do like the open side here.
Yep. Yeah, it's hitting a couple already, so. And I don't think too many teams are going to chase that one that's way back in the back 12 foot. So.
No, but that would be your out probably, is to freeze on that one
yep.
at some point, or if this one's a little high, you might get a hit and roll into that area. So.
We'll see about getting some times on some of these draws. Looks like Team Brown has got this dialed in. Nicely the T line.
And even behind the T line there's not terrible.
Yep. Now the double's a little better. Or a double and flop in front is pretty good.
From curling here for so long, I know the rocks aren't super lively, so
yeah,
those crosshouse doubles are definitely difficult. Looks like they're playing the run back, which is
that's an interesting call. Something.
Yeah. Oh. Confidence, I guess. Reg, young and confident.
Yep. Well, Team Yurko just came off from the last weekend here, playing out of the playing in the Leduc Curling Club, where the Curl Alberta Provincials.
U18.
U18, you got her. So
And they won, I believe,
yep,
right?
they sure did. They got a gold there.
So they're coming in feeling pretty good. So with that guard being just peeled off, I mean, at least you have the double over there now. So get the play into the house here and try and make some doubles on your last two to get out of some trouble.
Yep. It's not looking real good right now. A lot of rocks in play. Just the one double on the side and potentially a double off of the, if you can throw it with enough velocity. And pretty sure some of these girls can throw with some good speed and possibly get the double coming off the other side. But looks like this is going to put X-Nay to it real quick.
This one looks a little hot.
Yeah, it looks a
Possibly.
little heavier. Oh, it's sliding a little deep. Sliding a lot deep.
Yeah, so a little bit of a break there. Now, freeze call. That's interesting.
Where's this a hit?
Oh.
Where she's got the broom down, I'm thinking hit.
I kind of like, the double on the other side, he just threw down there two times.
Yep.
It's a nose hit, but yeah, I guess she's going to try and make the roll or the double. Both are good options.
Yep, you got her. And it looks like it's maybe a half rock double.
Yeah.
Hard to say. We don't have a top view of it right now, but
they're both behind the T line, so they're pretty flat, but she's going to give it a go.
Well, you need to definitely get rid of something here, so.
This one's curling, it looks like.
Yep, nose hit. Oh, forcing Team Brown to go chase that one anyhow.
So should have a double on the next one as well, whether or not try the cross house again or the nose double on the right side here.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing right now is eliminate some rocks.
Yeah, we're running out of time.
Yep.
Good control weight here, Reg.
Well, she's iced for control weight.
It does curl to the wings. Yep. I noticed that this morning as well.
I'll get a time on this and see where it is, but it does look like somewhere around a 10, 10 and a half.
It does have to curl a lot.
Nope. I got 9.7 off of that.
Chance to get out of trouble here. Make the double.
Yep. Oh, without a doubt, you happen to roll someplace, so you might as well be playing the run back and getting rid of a couple.
I would say this is a big win, even if they do give up two from how it was looking. So
yep. Oh, I agree. 4 was there all day.
Yep. So Yurko, it looks like they're out of Calgary and the Crestwood.
Yep.
So somewhat of a home club team here. Abby curls out of the Crestwood and works here.
Yep, she sure does.
On the ice, so
yep.
She has maybe some inside knowledge. Although the rocks are perfect and the ice is great, so really, what can you learn, right?
Well, we'll see how this double works. As long as she's iced, well, they're sweeping straight, so might be fairly close.
Yeah, looks really close.
Looks really close. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, nicely done. Oh, nice double.
Great shot.
Yep.
Perfect. We got the replay here. No. Oh yeah. Oh. It's over there. Oh, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
No
blank
replay.
attempt. Blank attempt.
Yep. Wow, who would have thought? I would have never thought that. It wasn't dressed up as a blank.
Nope. Out of nowhere.
And did this stick around? Nope.
Nope. So blank end in the first. So Brown will keep the hammer going to 2. And I'd say that's a win for Team Yurko.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Well, we'll just wait for them to all get settled in and get the feel again. And
yeah.
Ice is looking good. So Team Yurko will once again throw first rock here, and Brown will maintain hammer. Wow, did you? Do we have a replay on that?
I tried to.
Okay. I was gonna get a replay on something that happened between Reese and Abby out there. Maybe we'll catch it next time here.
They do it every time.
Okay, well, geez, we'll have to take a look at that a little bit closer. So, Team Yurko is sponsored by a few different individuals. One, Tiger Torch, In-Stream Water Control Projects Limited, Big Springs Plumbing, Air Conditioning, and Heating. Actually, when you look outside, you don't know if you need air conditioning or heating right now. Sure is warmed up here again. Also, they got SOS Oilfield, Toes and Bales, M7 Ranching, and I think they call it Anthrax. It's a fitness place.
Oh.
I know it's a pretty good fitness place.
Probably something that me and you don't know much about, I guess.
Oh, I was there on Wednesday night.
Oh.
Yep. ATHX. Thank you very much, Reed.
Some help from our producers.
Yep. What would you do without Reed Jones? There we go.
Well, I haven't been there. Maybe
But
you have.
I went there. Our sports psychologist, works out of there. So we were down with the boys team that I coach, Team Hulushak. So
perfect.
We were down there on Wednesday night. Just
a little shout out to you, Reg, for coaching them to the championship as well.
Well, thank you very much.
Congrats.
Yep.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, well, it's we're off with Team Yurko, off to the Canadian Nationals, which are held in Saskatoon. So we go there it starts on the February 16th. So
right on,
should be pretty good.
Who doesn't want to go to Saskatoon?
Well, hey, I'm really looking forward to going to that. The rink there. It's supposed to be a really good rink, and just hearing some of the rumors, it sounds like we're going to be taken care of really well here.
Perfect. Well, I assume Saskatchewan will do it upright. So.
Well, I know last year we were down in Ottawa for the Nationals, and I'm just hearing that in Saskatoon they're going to outdo them, so it's going to be good.
Perfect.
Well, it looks like they got up a center guard to start off.
Well, Reg, they actually went in the rings.
Oh, did they?
So it was back button, and then Brown actually hit and rolled out.
Ah.
And then Yurko put up the guard, and now it's go time. So it's perfect. Good center guard. That's great come around. And now trying to get on top.
Yeah. And Reg off chatting again.
Reg, story time with Reg. That's okay. I was paying attention.
That's good. At least one of us is. Looks like they're coming down to freeze to it anyhow. So Abby's throwing a freeze down here now. We'll see how this works. Looks like weight's a little up, what Reese is indicating, but it looks pretty darn close.
Like try and go around it maybe in no man's land a little bit.
Well, yep. You don't want to pop back out. And now it's a simple hit and roll again, right in behind. Oh, so roll to the wide side. That's probably a better option.
both are equally good, I think. But yeah, if you roll behind, you're getting close to that button behind the
Yep.
button, which could pose some issues later on. So don't mind the hit and roll away now with that rock. Perfect top 4 buried.
Especially if they run that top red back. Potential for a double off of there.
Give an update on sheet 5, Reg. We got a blank end in end number 1 between Plet and Sixma. And it looks like 2 for Reese.
Looks like Reese Hansen. Yep.
Over Phillips in the first. So, good hit and roll away. Now we have more decision time. And we're going in. Aggressive call.
Yep, another freeze.
I would probably be hitting the open one at this point and just kind of waiting, and maybe I'd get a hit and roll set up or something, but certainly not a wrong call for sure. Especially if you're confident you're going to make it. Line looks a little tight.
Looks a little light. Oh, get a big split. There they go.
Well,
okay. Well, she's open anyhow. Now Corryn's got to make a decision.
Guard or come in. Split, don't mind it.
That's pretty nice.
Always the fascinating part of the game.
Yep.
So many choices.
Options.
Yeah.
Yep, you got her. But being the position where that rock is sitting right now, a hit and roll either way is for Yurko would be ideal. So I can't see her leaving that rock wide open to expose herself to that.
Yeah, I think I do like trying to move it, split it. If you can roll behind the guard, even bump it to the back 8, back house. It's a pretty good play, I think.
Boy, it looks like quite a solid pop on that.
I was just gonna say, from playing out here throughout the year, if you do pop them out or get them going, they do move a lot or don't move a lot. So you got to be careful for sure. And that one was just a little extra push out, I think, and ran fairly straight the whole way down.
I got 14-6 on that one. So.
And almost tapped it into the house from a halfway guard. So pretty quick. So another chance to hit and roll, or a chance to hit and roll and get out of some more trouble. Either roll is probably fine, whichever one you feel more comfortable playing. You do have the red catcher over there if you go around the double guard, or roll behind the double guard.
And flatter probably a little better here. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking real good. Oh, there it is. Oh, nice shot.
Great shot.
Might have even overrolled a little bit, did it?
That's probably just less than half open.
Okay. Now this is going a little more aggressively. Versus opening everything back up. But like this, play for your deuce. You don't need more than a deuce. I mean, ideally hammer. 2, they'll take a 2 any day. Oh, they're indicating this might be a little bit more. And here it goes. Hit the break point and it takes off.
Yep.
Boy, she's just a little warm. Boy, I think with the right weight, I think that was all over that blue guard.
Yeah,
because it just barely got it by.
Almost to the hack and almost hit the guard. So yeah.
With the amount of curl here, you should be missing the guards by quite a bit. I mean, a halfway guard, you should be missing it by quite a bit if you want to be buried.
Even this looks like it might be a little tight ice.
Oh, sure does. Yeah, especially she's got a little softer handle too, so. No, they got to go hard.
Yeah.
Oh, it's close. I got 14-5 on this, Chris. Oh boy, they needed to stay hard on that.
Yeah, weight was
straight.
Weight was pretty good.
Weight was great.
A little hit and roll here. Throw a little maybe board weight.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight ice, I think, for board, but
I would agree. Maybe control.
I'll get a tie.
Sweep into curl here.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, trying to get the curl. 10-5 again.
Yeah. Any kind of up weight and it just runs so much straighter. If you throw that hack board weight, you get a lot of curl, but once you get to that control normal, it's pretty straight.
Well, and there again, especially with their releases. I was watching a release come down at us here, and it's a big set. You know, where you know, I mean, on curly ice like this, you do need a substantial set, but it sure did seem like she popped it out there pretty good. So you either need to tighten up on the ice or back up the weight a bit.
And I think, again, with Brown's first game out here, they'll learn that pretty quick.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Especially with their experience.
So, another chance to put some more pressure on Team Brown. Get one here in a good spot. Could be setting up a steal.
Boy, they gotta go hard on this, otherwise it's on that guard again. Go hard.
That's pretty close.
Pretty close. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, starting to peek out.
Yeah.
And there again, it peeks out the other side of here. I mean, and that's, once again, you need to miss that guard by a lot if you're trying to curl around it, especially halfway guard.
Probably a good foot to get it. If you make it by the guard by a foot, you're probably perfect.
Yep, I agree.
So, chance here now for a little hit and roll behind fairly big wall of rocks over there.
I
Set up your
can't
deuce.
see in front of her. Is there the other rock is on there? I don't know where it's positioned.
It's kind of up on the top 8.
Okay,
right,
so it's not something that potential double or
no. So probably a little hack to board weight here, I would think.
Yeah, I don't see him throwing much more than that. Oh boy, this is going to move on her.
Yeah, gonna have to go on this one.
Oh, they are holding this nice and straight. Boy, this is good sweep. Yeah, this is a really good sweep. 12 seconds. What a sweep. That was really nice.
Oh, sweepers make the shot.
Yep.
That's why you pay them the big bucks.
Yep.
Jeez, Raj, don't you just have a tab up there?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Team Yurko will try the hit and roll back behind the guard.
Yep.
Rock's fairly wide open, so. And even if you hit and roll out here, you might see Brown try the deuce. So, definitely important to try and stick around here to set up the force. Or steal.
Yep. I think weight is really critical here now. Like with the ice that she's got to be in around the same range at throwing something like an 11. Oops, she's indicated the weight's a little up. She's indicated the weight's a tad up. They're trying to curl it a bit. Oh, got a little more roll than they needed.
Pretty good.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Little teaser.
That's pretty good. 9-5 on that.
Yep. So they've played this spot quite a bit this end, so Corryn should have a pretty good idea of what it's going to do here. Probably throw a little back house weight.
Yeah, I don't even know if she needs that much because she's most she's ever going to get is 1. So you could get away with like a back 4-ish, back 4, back 8. Looks like it's fairly wide open, no?
Yeah, she's kind of got the same ice that she was given on draws, so
Yep. So
even took a little more.
Can't be a lot of weight then. Well, and they were pretty tight to the guards, but
Well,
the fact that she's got to throw enough to
Yeah.
tap it back. So
And Aaron basically threw on this exact same line with almost hack weight and kind of got to that spot. So looks pretty close. Should
Looks
finish
real
pretty
close.
hard. So
Yep.
as long as she has the right weight, I think it should be good.
oh boy, looks like they need to pop this a little more than that. Oh, a steal. Looks like a steal, does it?
I think
sure
so. Yeah.
does.
Steal of 1 for blue.
Wow, another good end. Another good end for Yurko.
Yep.
Boy.
So just a little light there on the tap back, but steal 1. Oh, to end 3. 1-0. Yurko.
Yeah, that's pretty good for a young team like that going against an experienced Corryn Brown.
Yep.
Well, Corryn, way back when, I mean, she came through the junior program. She actually was at the Canada Winter Games back in 2011 at Halifax and got a gold there, and has been to the Winter Youth Olympic Games, got a bronze there in 2012. So she's done quite a bit as a junior herself, along with being at the Hearts, the Tournament of Hearts 3 times, once in 2020, 2021, and 2024. And along with, well, I guess the World Junior Curling, she was there at in 2013. So, yep, pretty strong team she's got. So it's with the addition of Colton with her now, it makes it even stronger. So we'll see. There's a lot of game left yet.
Yep. Center guard thrown up by Yurko, and Brown's going right around.
So what have we got going on these other sheets here, Chris?
Well, sheet 3 is just finishing up the second end, and it looks like on sheet 5, they just started the third with another blank in 2. So we're at 0-0 on that sheet. But rock's in play from what I can see, so.
Yep.
So, Team Brown struggling a little bit with their draw weight right now. That one came up light. So opportunity now for Yurko to get one in there behind a staggered guard.
You surprised they're taking this turn?
Uh,
Around that stagger? Or enough curl not to even worry about it?
Probably both, but yeah, either or, I guess, whatever you're comfortable with. But
Yep.
yeah, with the amount of curl, you are going to get it there.
And I guess
no
with
matter
the
what.
no tick rule, that if you did tick your blue, you're fine, and you tick the red, it's a little different story.
That's a good point.
But we go back to that same scenario. Miss it by a foot.
Yep. So a little deep on that draw, so chance to get in there again.
Sweepers aren't doing much. They're talking to the rock. I got 15-5, so that should be.
15-5.
That's what I just got. 15-4-7. Wow.
Yeah, that's quick.
Unless I don't know how to run a stopwatch. But
Well,
wow.
Yeah, it is a possibility, Reg, for sure.
I've timed millions and millions of rocks, let me tell you. But we'll get a look at this one.
Again on the intern here, so it looks like Yurko's rocking the intern, Brown's taking the outturn. So we'll see how it works out.
What about a nice little pocket to come into there.
Yeah, those rocks back there aren't very useful for either team, so. This one looks pretty good.
Oh, really nice shot.
And
I don't know. It doesn't look like their third shot by the looks of it.
So, hey, yeah, it's close. But here we are, bail time, which I
Good choice.
Totally agree with.
Especially with all those rocks sitting behind T-line.
Might be able to get a couple corner guards out of this, so I definitely like the call for sure.
Yeah, left the thrown rock there.
Yeah, so
leaves another opportunity for them to come down and sit in the pocket.
Yeah, you get one in here, top button again. A lot of pressure on Team Brown again.
It's hard to get a time on Abby's rocks because especially when they're going away, she's a tuck. She throws in a tuck position, so you can't see the rock.
So maybe that 15-5 was wrong.
Well,
I'm just kidding. It was a different thrower.
Yeah,
I know.
that was,
I know.
She right in the pocket. Looks like it. Looks like pretty close to in the pocket. Oh, look at that, nestled right in there. Still room for Corryn to get to the to get into a scoring position, but a little tougher to get rid of a whole bunch of rocks like that.
So what do you like here, Reg? You like running that guard in again, or drawing
Well,
in?
I think that guard is going to be their worst enemy, so I think they need to run it in or at least peel it off. Like straight peel's not the worst thing right now, but that's going to be their enemy. They need to remove that rock.
And that blue rock top 8 there is in a real good spot. So if you were even to draw in there perfectly, they'd have an option to tap that or run that blue in. So I definitely agree with this shot call for sure.
And it looks like it's going to run it back.
Make some noise.
It's going back in the pack. Oh, got rid of a whole bunch of rocks. Unfortunately, the red ones are all gone.
Yep. But kind of better. Still a little bit better for sure.
Yep, they need another good guard. Yurko needs another good guard to protect that now, but definitely did open it up.
I think if they throw a guard here, you might see Brown go in now. Maybe play the top on the blue here, Reg. I don't know. Guard. We'll see.
Well, if the guard's really tight,
it
might not be too bad. Oh, it looks like it might be sliding a little bit, but
yeah.
You know what?
Here we go. Coming in.
Just a funny comment. I think, might be wrong, but I'm thinking that the last time I got that 15-5 on there, I might have clicked it here, looked up at the screen, and picked it up on the delay.
Oh. Okay. I was going to say.
So much for perfection.
15.5 to the back 8. We do have Nick sitting beside us. Maybe we could ask him if he's thinking
do you think it's possible a 15-5 to T?
To back 8?
Well, what's that delay? Second and a half, 14.5. Perfect.
So, Corryn did call the draw, and guessing the other 3 players weren't all on board. So we have a bit of a discussion here.
Looks like they're taking a timeout. No. No, they're not.
I
taking
think
timeout.
I would. I don't know. I would probably draw.
No
but-
time clocks. You don't need timeout here.
Yeah.
So I do like the draw, but I don't mind this at all either.
We're playing the hit now.
Well, yep.
Erin did have some
Well-
troubles with the draw weight the last couple ends, so maybe she's not
Yeah.
feeling as confident in the draw right now. So
Well, I think with the number of rocks left here, I think opening it up is not a bad thing.
I agree.
Like, I mean, you take and you run that blue back into maybe even the 1 in the 8 foot, just straight peel on that blue, double that out, and now there's only one sitting back there on you.
We are still only in the third end, so it's
Yeah.
not like you have to go hard for some scores here, but definitely want to try and get a point on the board.
Oh, looks like it straight run back, and it jammed.
Kind of worked out about as bad as you could have done there. To not get either one out, is pretty,
Yep. But
pretty unfortunate.
the only bonus thing is at least it's your rock that's up front.
Yep, she might be playing that run back on her next one.
But I think Reese has got a little different thought about this. She'll put something in behind and probably slow that down and hurry. Oh, looks like it's way out there. Oh boy, looks like there's a lot of ice out there. This is not curling.
Still
This
curling
is
a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's getting
Wide
buried
and
up.
heavy, you look like.
Oh yeah.
Well, now I think you got to draw in there. Nice pocket set up for you now.
I think the air conditioning kicked on,
I was
Chris.
going to say, can we get somebody to go shut that door back there? We're not out on the ice, are we? Sounds like it's been closed.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Perfect. All right, big shot
I mean,
here.
you know, when you look at it, that draft was uncomfortable, but I know another draft that would be really good right now.
Yeah. We should be upstairs, shouldn't we? Shouldn't our broadcasting booth be upstairs so we're closer to the proximity to the bar?
Well, yeah, support the club. Support the club. Let's see what she got. She's looking. Oh, they're knifing this pretty hard. So, oh boy.
Little heavy again.
Yep. Well, can you do you come down there? Is there? Boy, I don't know if you.
What's the? Looks like Red's second shot.
Yeah, but it's behind T.
I like the
behind
draw.
T.
I like
so-
the top button draw
so do
here
I.
for sure.
I think the draw's there all day.
Even if you hit and roll off the red, it's maybe on the tee line anyway. So I think you have to draw. Even if you come up light on the path to the button, it's better than leaving all those rocks behind the tee line. So chance puts more pressure on if you get one in the top four, top button here.
Now we'll see where this where they end up, but this conversation goes on and everybody gets set. Yep, there, she's watered up. And this again.
A little wide.
Oh, it's a little wider, but look at how hard it comes from the hog line in. It hits that break point and just takes off across there. Probably just a little heavier than I think she wanted. But
Maybe it was 15 and a half down that spot on the edge. That's like 4 in a row that have been heavy.
Yep.
So
Well,
we really need to make this one.
Yeah, and we're going to get a look at it because I should be able to get a time on this.
Okay.
Because I know Corryn's not tucked, so.
Perfect. Yeah, you get this one in a real good spot here. Got to be careful. You can't be too far to that back one because they can come off their blue. So ideally, biting the button here, biting top button would be perfect, I think.
Yep. She could be iced. You know, with that ice, she could be iced for a downweight tap too. I'm not sure.
Well, they haven't been close to the guard yet, so maybe she tightened it up a little bit.
She's
Trying to make it curl again here, so.
Oh, they're going straight now.
So trying to get the tick off the blue. Good line call by the third there.
Oh, sitting shot rock.
So it's above the other blue, so yeah. Draw the button here. If you make it good, another steal opportunity.
Yep, just got to sit right on top of it. A couple options. I mean, you could even come off that, come off the blue. That's sitting just to the outside of the forefoot there. It a little pretty flat, but if you could throw enough weight, you'd come off of there and come out and just pop that red straight sideways.
Yep.
And you'd also at the same time eliminate the other red, but we'll see what we got.
Are you getting times on these reds?
No,
you missed the last one.
She's a tuck. I can't see. I can't see past her.
Looks pretty close. Line is real good. Can they get it there?
I think she's a little late, is she?
Yeah.
No, it looks just a hair light, but she's closed off some of that button anyhow.
So yeah, option here to either straight draw or you can play off the blue. Really, whatever you feel more comfortable with or think is easier. I like the draw myself, but we'll see.
You can't hurt yourself with the draw.
No. I think they
coming off the blue.
They did have some. I mean, they've been having issues with the line on this out turn all end.
Yeah.
So maybe that's kind of playing into the hit here. So looks like we're trying to hit and roll.
Well, this will be a bullet going down there because it's got to be pretty flat.
Yep, definitely not expecting it to curl much with this shot. Must be throwing close to normal here.
Yep, she doesn't have a lot of ice. Oh, and they're trying to curl it again, so that's never a good sign. They're going hard, just strictly curl.
Close. I think they got it. Yeah, great shot.
Oh, yes, really good shot.
So two for Brown here in the third, and a 2-1 lead after 3. All right,
9-5 on that.
9-5. Okay. A little sponsor shout out for the event here.
Yep. Oh, yeah. You can't have an event without sponsors, and sponsors help us with the payouts and make this a really good, strong tournament.
So we have Bassett Petroleum, proudly supporting this great event. Bassett Petroleum Distributors Limited is a northern Aboriginally owned company serving communities across Alberta and the Northwest Territories, specializing in bulk fuel transportation, petroleum, and lubricant distribution. Bassett is committed to delivering reliability, safety, and top-notch service in the harshest conditions. Bassett Petroleum is more than a fuel supplier. They are part of the community. We also have Gator Construction Group, who Andrew Dunbar is a part of, I believe, who is running and curling in the event. Gator Construction Group is thrilled to be part of this event and offers design, build, construction services. Gator also has concrete restoration coatings and hydro demolition robot divisions and services all of Western Canada. Head to gatorbuilt.ca to learn more. We also have more sponsors, which I will read after the next end.
There you go.
So
big two
yep.
for Corryn Brown. Much easier to get times this way.
Yeah, for sure. So, update sheet 5. Team Plet is a 3-ball in the third end. So they are now up 3-0 on Team Stixma, playing 4. And in our other game on sheet 3, somebody's got to go tell the third to put up some scores over there. Yeah. So 2-0 for.
So I did get a time on that.
Okay,
that guard
Reg,
was
let's go.
18-2.
Okay. 18-2, so probably, what was that, 15 to T, 15 and a half to T?
Well, they're coming around, so we'll soon take a look at it.
So Yurko now with the hammer, first time in the game. So
playing with 3. And I got 15 on that, 15:03.
All right.
So
14.75
it is mid 15 and a halves, somewhere in there. Mid 15s to T.
So it looks like a little down weight hit here. With the guard being pretty high, you could probably actually roll it buried here. So.
Yep, not a lot of weight on here, but
this is going to be on the nose, I think.
well, removal of 1. So well,
a little more weight on this one. I don't know if this one will stick around.
oh boy, I don't know if this one even makes contact, does it?
Should probably not.
Oh.
Bit of an error there. So a chance now to get another one in here. Buried on the forefoot. Put pressure back on Yurko.
Yep.
Do we have a viewable chat? Is anybody out there? Oh, hello, Megan. Thanks for joining us here at the Crestwood.
Yeah, if you have an opportunity, make sure you drop by. There's going to be some good play all through the weekend here. There are a lot of really good teams here. You start looking at it, just teams that are on the ice right now with Corryn Brown we talked about, but Team Plet, who's been to the U20 Worlds.
Yeah.
Very, very strong team. We have Team Sturmey, and basically they were just recently rewarded a berth at the Scott Tournament of Hearts, so they will be there. We got Team Fujisawa, who is highly ranked in the world curling. She's right up there in the world curling. So there is a lot of really good teams that are here. From the men's side, we have a bunch of teams that will be at the provincial playdowns for Alberta, which is a really strong event. We got teams like Evan Van Amsterdam will be there. We have a U20 team. Zach Davies will be there. So there are some really good games that are going to be played here.
Absolutely. So we saw a little trick curling there on the last shot. They tried the double, kind of wick-ticked, and got one in a pretty good spot behind
Yep.
almost the stagger of the top red.
Yep.
So
Well,
Team Brown tried the tap and came up a little late. So an interesting setup here now.
boy, this might be a little aggressive going back around middle. Do you like this? Or do you like going back out to the wings, or
Yeah.
or taking away that tap on the red, or corner freezing that red where you can come down and make a play on it later?
Yeah, I think I kind of like playing on the side of the sheet where all the rocks are for sure. Maybe a corner freeze on one of those red rocks for sure, because they're just going to use them. So even if this is put in a real good spot.
Yeah, this comes around the red that's on the just biting the 8-foot. They have a straight run on that red that is in the 8-foot. So yeah,
Almost worked out pretty good there where it ended up, to be honest. So that blue rock's in a good spot.
yeah. But they got a pretty. The thing is, it's staggered and not on the good side for them. They still will always have that tap, that red trap.
Yeah, and
So
I think Corryn just said that there. We got the reds on that side, so let's play over here.
Yeah, and we'll leave it there for later, in case we need it.
I would think Yurko might start to hit something after this because it's getting a little messy in the 4-foot here with hammer. So just trying to get around the blue anywhere, I think top 4, top 8 would be a real good spot. Line looks pretty good.
This is looking really close.
Can they get it there?
Oh, here it comes. Oh, it's just, so close. Wow.
Well, we're all back for last end, and now we're all top 8, top 12 here. So,
Yeah. Well, I think they need to move some rocks off of here, or they're going to get themselves in a position where
I think if you hit that,
Brown. Oh, I love this hit on the blue.
will both reds go?
I think so.
Wesley? All right, New Brunswick.
I think
Reg, we have somebody from New Brunswick watching.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, thanks for tuning in. Yeah,
Yep.
I think if you hit the blue here first.
On the high side, and I think you can wiggle that back in. I think you can wiggle that back into the 4-foot. No. Not quite like that, though.
Not
I don't think that's quite what they were looking at, but
the interesting setup here,
Yeah.
for sure.
well, and unfortunately, once again, it's high enough that you don't have the angle coming back to the pin.
My initial first thought was this hit as well, but blue is still shot, but if you do nose it here, you kind of have both sides of the sheet, so.
Yep.
So important here just to keep it on the nose so you can use it. If you roll in a little bit and stagger them, you'll probably
Yep.
see Yurko draw around and then have a stagger up front, which is never good. So
Well, I'm thinking if you get a stagger on this, you're going to have to make a play on it. You need to open up that 4-foot a bit for yourself. Well, that was interesting. Wow. Now they got a straight back. Straight back on the red, take the blue.
yeah. Do you guard the reds now?
Well, you know they're going to play it. They just go tap, 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 and now they're guarded. They got one in the 4-foot guarded. Boy, the only thing you have is you have that angle.
Well, they
you have
didn't
your
waste
angle
any
on
time on calling this shot. So
Nope.
there's a lot of curl, but that rock is top 12. So
Yeah. Well, you got to go hard to get by it.
yeah, a little light, I
They're
think.
not getting by it.
We set the blues up to maybe go on. Well,
Yep. Well, they just did. This is getting real interesting because that red tap now will be nullified by blue tap.
Yeah, fascinating end here. I don't know what I would do. My first instinct was to tap those reds up. If you can get it right back onto the blue, even if you run those blues in, you're going to jam on that anyway. So,
well, so do you go play the blue now and drive that blue straight back into the back blue that's in behind T-line there? With the drag, you should get on those rocks. It's there all day.
You mean like try and throw a
Oh,
hit?
oh yeah, throw a hit on the go blue, blue, blue. You're going to eliminate 2 blues.
Yeah. Well, we definitely have the view right there, Reg. You can definitely see it's going to hit that blue.
Yep.
But
I would say it looks like she's coming around again. So,
yep.
Not the worst call. Get in there. You get in behind the stagger. How do you get at it now? The stagger's the wrong way for Team Yurko to try to do anything with it.
I certainly don't mind this call. If you do get one in there, again, top 4 with the stagger. It is always scary when the other team does start to get a lot of blue rocks in there when you don't hammer, but tough to get those reds out without taking at least a blue with you. So I think you got to go flying here.
Yep. Wow.
Well, now I think you tap the blues, right?
Yep.
A little tap.
I got 15-5 on that draw.
So 15 to the tee with sweep.
Yep. We
do have a quick update on sheet 3. It is now 4-0 for I can't read the name.
Reese Hansen.
Reese Hansen.
Yep.
4-0 Reese Hansen. So they got 2 in the first, stole 1 in 3, stole another 1 in the 4th. So, back to our sheet. It looks like they are playing the tap, which I believe is the right call.
Yep, that might be the only shot. They do have a slash on the red. Brown does have a slash on the red if it gets up there, but I think this is probably your best option right now.
Yep.
Just got to make sure you don't tap it back too far, because you know they've got that red run.
Yep. And if you do tap it behind the tee line, not only the red run, but they also have the red tap on the rock she goes through. So this looks like a lot of weight.
Oh. Well, you are moving too, but it does. She's not going to hit much of it. So, oh, she's got the red. She just hit the red. Okay.
I think she ticked the blue, but yeah.
Yep. She ticked the blue over. Now her alignment is a little bit different. It's not going back onto her blue now.
You ever play the tap on the red?
Well, I think you're safe to now. I don't know.
The only issue would be if you set up a triple. Then you're giving up a mittful. But if you do tap it right to the tee line, it's going to be real hard to get out.
Well, and what if you tap it to freeze on the blue?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yep. I like that. I mean, the draw is still pretty wide
they
open,
have
but
played
you come around there, and that blue is still there, and it's running right across the button. Maybe drags a little bit to this side of the button. So if you're gonna come around there, you got to be half buried.
They have played this quite a bit this end, so they should be pretty familiar with the way down the line. So I would expect this to be pretty close.
Well, 15 will do it for him.
Are you gonna time this, Reg?
I sure will. I sure will, without looking at the screen. Well, we'll see what this looks like. Sweepers aren't touching it, so just cleaning it. So
line's good.
Line's really good.
I think they think it's a little hot.
Ooh, 14. Oh, that'll put it into back 8, back 12.
So, draw for 2. Gonna need good chunk of the 4-foot, but
yep. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, I sure like that red. for Corryn. But you know, I mean, you make this, you're looking really good. So straight draw.
Draw for 2.
Like line was really good on that. Just weighed a little heavy.
Yep. We have another Edmontonian watching. Hunter Olsen from Edmonton and Sue from Victoria. Oh, I'd like to be in Victoria right now.
Yes.
Love that place.
Swinging the club. Oh boy, they got to go hard on this. I think they're late. I had 15-8 on that, so they are late.
Oh, they're dragging it pretty good.
Yeah.
So comes up just a little
Just
late.
one.
So 1 blue.
Yeah, tie game.
2-2 after 4. Brown with the hammer playing 5.
Yep.
Now I got to do an ad read here now. So we're going to our sponsors here for the event, Everlast Plumbing and Heating. Everlast Plumbing and Heating is proud to sponsor this event and support our local community. With over 13 years of experience serving central and northern Alberta, we are dedicated to providing safe, reliable, and top quality plumbing, heating, and gas fitting services. At Everlast, we're committed to ensuring both client satisfaction and safety on every project. Your trusted choice for all things plumbing and heating. And RMC Group of Companies. The RMC Group is locally owned and operated, proudly supporting the local community for over 30 years. The RMC Group prides itself with providing a portfolio of products and services to the construction industry. The heart of the group being ready mix concrete, supplying any concrete requirement you may have. RMC has grown over the years to offer products and services such as aggregates, precast items, residential flatwork and foundation packages, screw piles, fabricated brackets, construction materials, fiberglass rebar, and dry bulk transportation. The RMC Group is committed to the highest level of service, quality, and safety within support of its local community. Proud to sponsor this event, and we continue our local support. And finally, West Edmonton Mall. Really a must-see when visiting Edmonton. North America's largest mall with more than 800 stores and services, 2 hotels, and over 100 places to eat. Family-oriented destination, not just shopping. Lots of places for entertainment. Home to the world's largest indoor amusement park, Galaxyland. An indoor water park that is over 5 acres in size. Movie theater, 13 different movies showing. Lots of free parking. And a casino, which I have been to before.
There you go.
So
West Edmonton Mall does have some of your money.
They do. Yeah. They do. Yes, they do.
So just to update everybody from the earlier draws. For the men start tomorrow.
Right.
And the men will play Saturday, Sunday, Monday, where the women's draw is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So far today, in Pool A, we Team Fujisawa has a 1 victory, so they're 1-0. Pled is tied at 1-0, and Nikki Kaufman is tied at 1-0, where Steele sits at 0-2, and Stitsma is at 0-1. So that sums up Pool A. Pled is on the ice right now from Pool A, so they will get another game in. From Pool B, we have Strauss at 0-1. Reese Hansen, who's on the ice now, but they are at 1-0. Silvernagel at 0-1. Phillips at 1-0. And Hansen at 1-1. Pool C, which is the off of our feature game here. Corinne Brown, this is her first game. Sturmey is 0-1 after a loss to Yurko. Richards is 0-1. Hartwell 1-0, and Yurko the 1-0. So it's still pretty interesting.
So 15 ladies teams, 3 pools of 5, and is it a 4 or 5 game round robin? 4 game? 4 game round robin.
Yep.
And the
Yep.
men's, we have 8 teams, 2 pools of 4,
And a 4-game still.
and they play 4 game with 1
Yeah.
crossover.
Yeah, 1 crossover.
And the schedule is up on the Curling Zone site. And I think you can get to it probably from our Crestwood Curling Club site as well.
Yep, you bet.
Okay, 4th end break is over. I didn't even know we had a 4th end break, so.
Yeah.
So Team Yurko went in the rings, and now a corner guard for Team Brown.
Did we get a 4th end break? I didn't see anybody bring us anything.
No,
What
not even
happened
offered.
there?
Not
Jeez,
even offered.
wow.
This is our first shift, though, so maybe.
Okay, that's got to be it. Nobody knows our preferences. No, I'm sure
the
they do.
bartenders know our preferences, Reg. Oh, we don't want to go there. Okay, corner guard. A little wide, a little high. Be able to get a lot of rocks behind that one.
Well, it really curled hard to the outside.
So, I'm a little surprised that Brown didn't hit that rock, Reg. Tied up playing the 5th end. Maybe keep it a little clean, blank the end, take the hammer to 6. But instead, threw up the corner.
Yeah, I just think playing aggressive.
Yep. Don't mind it either.
The only thing about the putting up that corner guard, I think the biggest thing about it is the fact where it was located. So the first draw that came back in is just basically top 12, top 8, and it's just splitting that. So really not an overly dangerous rock. If it was probably getting into top 4 or button, then for sure I would be, and I think she probably would have hit it. And maybe tried to get a good hit and roll where you force Yurko to come out to the outside and hit that rock out there, and then you can go with a delayed corner.
Yeah.
But I think where it was positioned, I didn't mind the guard that much. I thought it at least gave it a bit of an advantage, and looks like she's cleaned it back up now.
Yeah,
And
Team Yurko kind of gave him a bit of an out by putting another one in the house there. So.
Yep.
And now this was called to be in the rings as well. So Brown will probably be pretty happy with 1 corner guard and a rock in the 4-foot. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them draw around that corner guard if this one's in the house.
well, maybe depending on the position of it, but it looks like it's gonna. Is it coming up short? It's getting close.
It was a guard?
Okay, well it slid in again. So here comes a hit and roll. There we go. I think even if it was a little bit tight, just trying to see how many rocks are kicking around, that would have been they still could have even played a slight hit and roll off a high guard or a tight guard.
Yep.
And they'll get a bit of roll off of this. Probably not as much as they're after, but it's a pretty good shot.
Almost made it.
And I don't think Corryn would be really upset if they blanked this end and got to bring the hammer back home with an even.
No. We haven't done there. So, looking like this might be a little bit more of an open end.
Yep.
As compared to the last few, which I don't think Team Brown is too upset about.
No, definitely not. And Team Brown, I mean, they come from BC. They bring along a few sponsors. The TPC Financial, Dragos Auto Pro. Yep. Family Glass, Asham, and amongst a whole other smaller sponsors. So I see on their jackets they have, it looks like Best Western, so they do have a
New
few other
floors.
sponsors, and so
Can't forget the sponsors, or else we wouldn't be able to, one, have our own event, or have these curlers be able to compete.
yep, you got that right. Okay, well, it looks like
It's changing some stones here.
yep.
I think that one's still on the ring, so hit and roll in, even a little, yeah, nose would be okay, but
Yep.
I think try and hit and roll in here.
Yep, roll away from the guard. Make that roll back a lot harder. I think even if it's not in, is it in the rings? Yeah, it is. Just
It is,
touching
yep.
the rings. Even not in the rings, it would have been an idea to hit that one anyhow. It's just that's such an easy split.
Yes, I
And
agree.
they're going hard, so they should get hopefully a roll back to the center.
Yeah, good
There
shot.
they go. Nice shot.
Quick update on sheet 5 here,
Yep.
Reg. Team Plet stole another one in the fourth end. They are now up 4-0 after 4 on Team Stixma.
That's a pretty solid team that Plet has.
Yeah, don't they just win everything?
Yeah, well, I mean, they're with Netawin, SQ.
Oh, good hit and roll here.
Yep. Oh,
Tricky
that
little
big
rock
one.
out there.
Yep. Oh, I don't
From
think.
my experiences out here, this is a tough rock to hit.
Yep.
Not a lot
You
of
need to-
ice on this one.
You need to make sure you go. Oh boy. Yes, I. Oh,
Looks pretty good.
yep. It's rolling out. Gives.
Now what do you do, Reg?
Oh no.
Do you
Well, now
blank
you're
the
now
end?
you no. You play for your
You
two.
go for
you
it?
got to play for your two.
I guess you threw up the corner guard for a reason. You might as well
Yep,
use it.
You got it. I don't think you can ever turn away a two on a tight game like this.
Agreed. Agreed. So when's the next draw? 8:30 tonight. So
Yeah,
if
draw.
anybody's in the area, I know we have one person from Edmonton online.
Yep.
Come on down. 8:30.
These are the teams that'll be here.
8:30 draw. We have Team Fujisawa versus Team Coffin. Team Brown back on the ice versus Team Richards. Team Sturmey versus Team Hartwell, and Team Strauss versus Team Silvernagle.
And for those that are following the stream, Sturmey and Hartwell will be streamed on. Will be the feature sheet, and Brown will be versus Richards will be on our other stream sheet.
Hey, Reg, you think this one's in? Can you see? Can you tell from here? It
Looks like it's out of there yet. So
yeah, I would
but-
say, based on the conversations here, it must be in. Although, I guess either way, you would be playing over here.
well, I think either way you're going around it, aren't you?
Yep.
You know, I mean,
Kind of have a double guard here now.
your other option would be to throw one out in the open if you wanted the blank, but I think from Team Yurko's perspective, coming around there would probably be just ideal. If you can force them to one, that's a blessing in disguise.
No,
in
great
disguise.
great
So,
opportunity here if you get one into the top 8, top 4 behind these two guards, essentially now.
You bet. Oh, and there's that tuck position I can't see around.
Hit it. Did you hit it?
Oh,
I
no.
said hit it.
Oh, were you looking at there?
No, I can.
Oh,
I
you
can
could
see
see it?
her
Oh,
release from
okay.
here.
Well, looking at how the that first guard curled,
Line looks
I don't know
pretty
that
good.
she's got enough ice.
Line looks pretty good.
Think so?
Oh,
It ticked it.
A little heavy.
A little heavy, but it
Could've
definitely overcurled.
swept that one by, but
So that's that one's definitely got to be in now. If they move, well, it's hard to say, I guess. I don't know which way they might have ticked it a little further down the line. So interesting.
I think it's
Now they're talking about hitting it. So
it's gonna be one of those where you're gonna play the end out and then put a stick on her either way. I think.
yeah. See how true those Crestwood rings are.
Oh, they're good. So try to roll the center line here, I think, if possible. Would make the hit and roll back very difficult, if at all even possible. So if you can roll this one to the center line, I think you're setting up pretty good for the 2.
Yep. Oh, you definitely don't want to sit behind there because that's behind T.
Yeah,
so.
Yurko's going to have to hit that one in center line. So. Sweeping the curl here a little bit. Nope, back to straight. Must be close. Yeah, it just finishes
nose.
hard. For a while there, they were sweeping it to curl, and then it got to the nose.
Yep. I think that's an error. They really needed the roll away from there. Set up their blanket and bring it back home. In there, they come down. I mean, it's behind T-line. It makes the roll a little bit simpler. So, might see a force here yet. Providing they got enough ice. It was watching the guard and watching the come around that Yurko just tried. It is definitely moving from the center line to that outside wing.
Probably a little board waiter here. Try and get the roll behind the guards.
Boy, with that ice, I'm just contemplating whether it'd be a little bit more.
Definitely have that late finish, so.
Oh, they're going hard on it already.
Yeah, it's close. I think that's a curl.
Yep.
Okay, now we have decision time.
Yeah, is it in or is it not?
Well,
that makes a difference on this next shot.
yeah.
I think everybody's looked at it now. Decision is.
I think they must.
We're still not sure if she's just peeling that out or whether she's going to draw in there. So
we'll find out pretty soon as to how much weight she's throwing this shot. What they think it is anyway.
It would definitely have to be enough weight with that amount of ice. That looks like pretty good ice for like a control, a 10-second hit.
I agree. I think they're thinking this is for 2. Would be my guess, but
I wonder if you wouldn't just play it for 2 if it's that close.
I think you have to. Definitely playing for 2.
Yep. Oh, they're curling.
Need to get this one over to hit the rock.
Oh.
Well.
Now measure. Well, hang on. Let's see what's going on.
What do you think, Reg? You want to bet?
I'm going to.
I think it's in.
I think it's in, too.
Usually curlers are pretty good on what they see.
Oh, they're going to measure it, so.
Depends on the rings at this point, but. You got any tricks for the biter stick?
Do I?
You want to bring out to the world or no?
Yeah, well, sure. You could just go and hang on to it right there and just move your hand forward. Is it? Oh, it hit. It hit. It looks like it's a 1. Looks like they forced them. Wow.
1 red?
Yes, I think so. I do think so. It looked like it stopped when she was swinging it. So
1 red. So missed opportunity there for 2.
Yep. Well, she looks like she threw the weight for it because they were sweeping to make sure that they made solid contact. So I think they knew it was in.
Yep.
Just a little more weight or a little more pop that they have for that inside or that inside out.
Okay, so we go to the sixth end. 3-2 Brown. Yurko with the hammer. Top four, the call. We get to the point in the game now where we like to see if the weight will hold up with all the great sweeping out here. Might come back a bit, but I heard this morning it kind of stayed the same the whole way through. So
yeah, looked like it was pretty good. That was 16-5 on that one. So, oh boy, and it's not touching. I don't think it's touching the center line. Doesn't look like it.
do you like going around, Reg, or do you like corner guard?
Well, being that it's not there, I really don't mind a corner guard at this point in time. You need to play for two. You know what they're going to do. They're going to come around, but
I think either call is fine. It's whatever you're kind of comfortable with and what your strategy is as a team. So
all comes down to execution.
that's right. All strategy is perfect strategy if you make every shot called, right?
Yep. Oh, and they got a biter here.
Actually, yeah, that's. I hate when they come around to those top 12 biter rocks.
Yeah.
Really. I would rather it be top 4 so I can freeze to it, but with the curl out here, that's almost like two guards. So.
Well, and what's really nice about it, that's one of those Rob Krebs edgers. So it's it's a great rock to have there.
Yep.
You can promote it at any point in time or utilize it. So now here you go.
Well, game on, I think.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Here we go, Reg.
I don't know if I really like coming to the nose of this thing, but
What do you like?
to freeze. Oh, tap and roll.
Tap and roll?
Oh yeah, tap and roll open. Right here, you're just bringing the play back around to the forefoot.
Yeah. I don't mind the freeze. It's pretty early in the end still.
Yeah.
Also hit and roll away. I mean, then what does Brown do? They almost have to hit you, and then
Yep. But you got this rock. They got to make the perfect, the perfect comeback. If they happen to roll out, and then you rip that one high guard and.
yeah, I don't. Definitely the hit and roll to the wing there would not have been wrong for sure.
Yep.
Made the shot perfect, and now it's go time.
Yep. Actually, where she put this is not that bad.
Are we supposed to ask all the people that are watching to like and subscribe to our channel here so we get some good numbers?
That's what
I hear when I watch YouTube. Everybody's like, "Hey, like and subscribe, right?"
Yeah.
So if you're out there, give us a like.
What's our numbers there, Reed? 52.
Right. Perfect.
Wow. Okay.
Thanks for joining. Hopefully, we're doing an okay job out there, Reg. We're not professionals by any stretch.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yep. They had quite a few. I was seeing that.
So, I think if you know, if you know this red rock,
that's yeah. You nose the red all day. You nose the red, you sit right there. Now you got two options to run it back. Oh no.
It's okay, Reg. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
So we're playing the double peel, I guess.
Is that what she's playing, the peel? I thought she was playing a tap on the other one. Okay, I'm okay with that.
It looks like she's gonna.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a peel. I thought where she was standing, she was maybe playing a tap on her outside blue.
I kind of like the run of the red that was just thrown myself, but
Okay.
So interesting now for Team Brown.
Yeah,
'cause
well,
if you
Brown's
throw a
got
guard,
Brown's got a straight run on hers, or yep. No, look at that. There you go. Second guard.
no, that blue rock on the 12-foot is definitely tappable and raisable.
Yep.
So I think you got to try and get the guard to guard part of that blue.
Well, you need to guard
right now,
the outside though.
Right now, you don't care about. I mean, you don't care, but running your red rock in is a lot better than them running the blue in. But I think you'll see Yurko probably peel this red rock off. It's a little too early, I think, to be running the blue in right away. You're gonna have that there for a while, so you might be able to get everything moving here.
Oh boy. Yep. You might
if
be
you
able
make
to.
the double peel on these reds and run it back on your blue one in the top 4, you could lie 2 after this.
You sure could.
So that's what I would like. I don't think you need to touch this blue yet.
Let's see what the selection process is saying.
I do understand why they would think about playing it, because it would be a staggered rock if you do get your 2 blue buried back there, but very difficult shot.
And it looks like the blue is coming back.
All right. Big shot. Close. I think it's got to curl a little bit.
Nope. It's got it. Nope. Oh, not quite. Oh boy. You lost your opportunity there.
So yeah. Now you're in trouble.
Yep. Sure like that red run though. Leave your blue there.
Another red guard up high, I think. Block that intern path, I think.
You still have the other blue up on the that you can run
corner
back.
Guard,
Yep.
He did move the rocks in the house a little bit, so the angle's not as great to run back. But I would be tempted to either throw up a guard or even try and come right in with that intern and maybe block the blue a little bit too.
You're thinking like a freeze back to the blue?
Even just come top 12. Half buried. If it's real good, you come right in on top.
Yeah. Oh, still a lot of rocks left, so you got to be thinking that they're going to rip those guards next.
Right.
Now that they don't have that blue to run back.
If you throw the guard up,
they're ripping that all day.
If you throw a guard up and they do try and run that blue in and don't make it, you're going to steal almost.
Yep.
Still have that run back off that blue on the boards over here.
Yep. But you
or
can
the crosshouse double.
You should be able to still double peel that. Get a double peel on that red anyhow.
I don't mind trying to get another one in if I'm red.
Yep. Yeah, which would be good, either a freeze or half a round.
Either turn, whatever you feel comfortable. It looks like they're going to play. Looks like a guard.
Out turn. Yep.
Going for the guard, I think, with this ice.
Well, I'll see. I'll get a time on this for us. See if the times are changing at all. The guard's going to be probably about 18 seconds still. Looks like they're trying to come across and just guard coming through that middle, or guard that raise, one of the two. They're coming right in to take away that run back of that blue. 15-4, so that's top 12 weight.
Yep. Exactly what they called, pretty much.
Yep.
Now I think you double peel. And
Yep. You have to open
you
it
can
up.
double peel and bring it in.
Yep.
I think that's the shot. You got to try and score here. Playing the 6th end with hammer.
You got to at least get your 1.
Yep.
Yep.
So
And then try to force next time.
best way to do that would be to peel some guards.
Yep. Would it be that bad right now to maybe cross it and run the? I don't know if you could ever get that red coming back.
I think
you should be able to get that red coming back to make contact with the blue.
100%. Love it.
So
yep, definitely.
I don't think she's got the ice for doing that though. Unless there's a rocket coming down here. Well,
a little wide.
Yep. Yep, real wide.
It gets by. Oh no.
Oh. Well, that's
all right.
That's interesting. 9.
Now I know a lot of people like to apologize for that kind of stuff, but
yep.
I kind of say the rocks are there for a reason. So
yep.
Still pretty good spot for red here if you can get a good draw in here. Put a good freeze on this one, and I don't know what Yurko does. They'd be guarding for their lives, I guess. Perfect. I've been told by our young producers here that the replay is now working, so if it warrants, we're ready.
Wow,
nice shot. Now what do you do, coach?
Well, that's not looking that good unless you can. I can't see past the 2 skips, but let's see if we got a. Do we have a top view? Is that is there a double there on the? No, doesn't look like there's a double there. So looks like you almost got to come down there and get half around that top one, half around the top, the guard, corner freeze.
Yeah, I think you got to follow him down.
Yep, I think so.
Because if you do get him and you get the angle on the inside a little bit, you might be able to get where both both reds go if you do get a good one in there.
Your other option is to run that top guard. Get rid of it.
What about in-turn tap and roll on that one, top 4? Set up an angle.
I don't know if you can get to the inside of it, can you? Let's take a look at the screen there.
The way it curls in there, you might be able to. Even if you dead nose it. Get another blue one in there, make them a little nervous.
Yep.
But I do like the out-turn draw in, I think.
Even if you tap it here.
Yep.
Come across the face, tap it a hair, stagger. Force them to have to do something.
That blue rock is pretty vulnerable right now, though, so I definitely like getting another one in there.
And you have to take away, at the same time, you have to take away that red run back that is sitting right on the center line. Yep. So you need to get around there partially. They got to go pretty hard if they're not going to catch that. Looks like they're all over that.
Yeah.
The guard.
So, big chance for Team Brown here.
Yep,
I don't think you have to throw very much weight here. If you just come right to the face of it and tap that blue almost back to where that red rock is back there.
Yep.
Set up a nice wall. Pretty tough to get any reds out. So we'll see what kind of weight they choose on this one.
Well, and with a down weight, you might even be able to get to the inside of that red and get a little bit of a roll to the inside.
I don't like throwing too much weight here because if you do hit it a little high, it might drag that blue one onto that back red,
Yep.
and you could set up a double or something to give up two. If you just throw like a back house weight here and tap it to the back 8 on the right angle, trouble I think for Yurko. It looks like we're throwing some weight.
Yep. Well, she's just trying, you know, even if the blue comes off of that back red, with a bit of weight, it takes out her throwing rock, moves the throwing rock out of the way, and may, depending on how much room's in between that freeze, is pop that red over far enough that it's undercover. Could you get nose on there? Not really. Not with the weight that she's going to be throwing.
I think they're almost trying to jump the red behind a little bit and lose their shooter.
That's what it looks like.
I assume this is going to be kind of like normal weight here. Yep. We got lots of weight.
She did get it popped over, but that's exactly like you were saying.
No, they have
you
a
hit the
shot to line
outside, you
too.
drag it across there.
Oh, yeah.
Hit for 2. Hit the lay 2.
Yep.
I got.
That's why I kind of like just the tap there.
Yep. I got 8 seconds on that hit.
That's enough.
Yep. Oh, is that the replay we missed? Oh, okay. Everybody saw it except for us. There we go.
So,
Reed, you should be flagging that stuff for us. Here's a replay, guys.
not the easiest shot either here because you can just see all that red maybe. So it's gonna have to be like a real precise by the guard.
She's already on the guard. She's on the guards already. She's running back.
Yeah, she says it on the guard already.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, not good. Not good, not good, not good, not good. For Yurko. Ooh, now that double's not there either.
There's the replay we've been waiting for all game. Okay, so where do we put the red rock here, Reg? I don't know.
Well, I don't know that a straight hit on the furthest one to the, I guess, to our right, the highest one, is going to end up jamming back on the one that's on the back there. So you've got to take a look at what you need to protect. And I'm thinking you need to protect, the one you want to protect is the one on the left side, which is the one in the back forward. Because that's the only way you're going to get shot.
I think I would go 8 foot right in front of the red rock.
Yep.
Back button.
Back button. I agree. And then that way that takes away any chance out of one.
Right now, Yurko's shot to score is to hit and roll off that red to the button.
Yep.
If you put a red rock on the top 8 right in front of it, what does she do? If you can get it perfectly where she knows is that red and is not line 2, you steal 2. So,
or option 2 is sit right on the center line. Split the center line so you take away both of them.
Yep. Granted, shots can be very difficult regardless.
Yep.
But I think the easiest shot right now is the hitting off this back one. So you could even come in and like corner freeze that one on the button. Is not the end of the world, I don't think.
Nope, not at all. other than potentially, depending on the alignment, you might be able to get a triple out of there.
Yeah.
So I like sitting up just a wee bit higher, maybe just sitting right on the center line, take away both any opportunity to get down to this one, to the one that's in the back four. This is actually a really good shot. That's a pretty good shot. I don't know how you get in there now. You're drawing in there now.
Options now, I guess. Do you just nose it and give up one? Do you play the out turn, heavy draw, wick tick, off the button, top button, back one kind of thing?
Do we have one of those things that we can actually draw on the screen?
Telestrator?
Telestrator? Oh, no.
Could you not?
No Telestrator. What the heck?
Couldn't understand what I was saying there with just playing the wick tick off
Oh,
the
I
one?
understand. I'm looking for everybody else that's sitting watching the game right now. Just
Of what? Breaking the broom? Broom malfunction? It is. You'd like to score here for sure, obviously.
yes.
But
Yeah, you cannot afford to give up a steal here.
it's a very,
Steal at one would be maybe acceptable.
very
but,
tough shot for
yeah.
one. So
yeah.
I don't know if you get some action off that red to spin across that blue. I don't think so, but
No, I don't think so.
see how hard you can throw. I think it's just
Sir,
going to dead jam it.
what did they conclude? What did they?
I think they're playing the nose and giving up one. Nose
Okay.
double?
Yep. I guess the one's not the worst.
Risk reward, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you never like giving up a steal on an even end, especially on 6.
We'll try and see if this red rock will spin out, but I think it might just
No.
stick.
You would have to hit it on high side. Nope.
It did spin,
Yep, but
but I think it's a steal of 2. So steal of 2 for Corryn Brown. Big steal of 2 in 6. And they will take a 5-2 lead to the 7th.
how's the rest of our games looking?
Well, Reg, sheet 5 and 6. It is currently 4-1 Plet over Stixma. And as I peek over, Plet looks to be lying 5 with not very many rocks left. So Stixma's going to have to make... They do have some staggered rocks and a guard up, so there could be a steal there still. Sheet 3.
Looks
What do we
like
got?
5-2. 5-2 that Reese Hansen is up over Phillips. They are playing the 6th end coming home, and looks like Reese Hansen is laying 2 with hammer
No guards up.
and no guards.
Okay, so Team Yurko looking to get 2. Bonus 3, but 2 for sure.
Yep. And then go
Themselves
hard
a chance
for a
coming
steal.
home.
Yep.
Give a big shout out to the sponsors again of our Crestwood Platinum Bonspiel. Bassett Petroleum, Gator Construction Group, Everlast Plumbing and Heating, RMC Group of Companies, and West Edmonton Mall. Could not put on the event without them. We thank them. I hope that you guys out there maybe look into some of their businesses. Who doesn't love going to the mall? So, top house here. Couple corner guards, I would assume.
Yep. A must.
5 rock roll, it's definitely a lot easier to generate some multiple point ends. So, I mean, Team Brown is almost a deuce wouldn't be the end of the world with 5 rock roll playing
Boy,
7
this
here
is,
because
sweepers are signaling that this might be a tad heavy. So goes in the house. We know where it's going. We'll be back in the corner real soon. 14-6. That should put it right into the top 8-ish.
Yep. T-line almost.
Yep. So we'll be back in the corner real soon. Always nice when you're in the hack and you can just throw it all you know. You just got to make contact. It really doesn't matter where that rock ends up. Just make it go away.
Yep. So do you guard this red one or do you go the other corner?
Well, I think they need to generate some free guard action. So I'm liking the putting up a guard on the other side yet. I think you might need to use that one that is sitting top 8 and maybe draw around it at a later time. So, or freeze the one that's on the back 4. But
yep.
I think you need to throw something up on the other side. And it looks like that's where they're aiming.
Redemption, corner guards up.
Yep. Yeah. She'll draw, freeze right back to that one or sit top 4 now.
Yep. So these rocks are still important because you'd hate to set up a pocket or something back there. Get you in some real trouble. So even though it seems pretty simple, having this rock top 4, top 8, pretty imperative.
Yep, don't want to set up a pocket at all. Don't want to be deep on it.
I would expect Team Yurko to go around that corner guard regardless of where this rock is. Unless it's a guard, I guess.
Well, I think you still might be wanting to come around your own.
Bit of a miss there, for sure.
Oh, I don't know if I like this call at all. Well, I guess depending on where you roll to.
Yeah.
But I
so
mean,
you just got to break.
You know, Corryn's going to come and rip your guard.
Yeah.
She's coming after you.
So if you are going to play the shot, you have to stick around the shooter.
Without a doubt.
I personally would be drawing somewhere, but
yeah. Unless you can get a hit and roll in behind your own guard.
So now,
boy, yep,
double peel peel, and you're not looking great.
Yeah, you're playing for a blank now.
Yeah,
and hope to get 3 in the final end. Wow, that's unfortunate. No, I did myself. I did too. Like coming around there. I mean, you're gonna have to eventually get rid of those rocks that are sitting up front, but. Oh, here looks like a double peel right off there. Nope, just single.
So I think
she freezing.
I think it's still you're on second stones. I think one more guard. Put the guard in a similar spot. They do have the possibility of jamming that corner one into the house potentially, but you can also put this guard really anywhere. Yep. Somewhere different, maybe different spot on the ice, but
maybe on the other side in front of the red.
Yep.
We'll see how deep this one goes. Looks like it's sliding pretty good. Perfect. I just set up a double again. Set up a double peel. Hard to get a real.
I think you play the same in turn.
There it is. Yep. Yep. Double peels there.
Yep. Just make the one peel is fine, but if you do get both, bonus.
Yep. And it's off. And it's off. Let's see what we got.
They're trying to make it curl.
Ooh, take off the one on the well, I guess if you're gonna take off any one of your own, that was the one to take off.
I feel like that, yeah. I think that's almost the worst possible outcome for Team Brown.
Yep.
Left both blue guards
Well,
up.
the one that was back there was probably not a good thing anyhow. It was behind T-line, so it was, call it another guard.
Fair. But now there's nothing in the middle, so you get second shot fully buried around here.
Yep.
The deuce is very much back in play.
And you could come down and freeze to that one that's sitting in the
Might
back
be
there.
able to split a couple of those blues in too.
Well, they're just walking along there. They need to be curling this over, I think. I think you need to curl. Don't worry about being shot rock. You need to curl.
Freeze on the back there. I think they could have swept that one back, but
sure could have.
And now I think, what are we on? Third last rock here?
Would you like to pass me that? Thanks. Yep.
Just trying to get rid of this rock. Bonus if you can keep your shooter in the back there, but most important, just get this blue rock out of the rings. It would have been nice to take that back one with you too, but still an opportunity here for two.
Yeah, well, and that's,
you can get one buried in there.
That's another one where Yurko should have been right up against it.
I think if you get one really good buried in here, you might see Brown play the freeze, just because if you try and get fancy over there, you might bring another blue into the rings. And they would still lie too if you can. If this one is buried and then you freeze onto it.
Nobody's touching this one, so. Oh boy. Yeah.
Definitely not getting that rock. Look how much it goes at the end still.
Yep. But that rock has to go back further. You got to make sure you're buried. You can't leave it open. If it's not going to curl, then take it all the way to the back one.
Yep, I agree. So now if you could hit and roll to the middle, the deuce is going to be a lot more difficult. The jam, there's a lot of separation now, so jam is pretty much not in play. If you do jam it, you're going to lie two, pretty much dead across anyway. So, but hit and roll the forfeit here. And then I think you would see Team Yurko probably play freeze.
This looks pretty good. Oh, Lord.
Yep.
She might have got rid of the back one, I thought.
Nope, great shot.
Yep, that was a really good shot. Well, they don't have a whole lot of choice now.
Playing the hit and roll. We have a final on sheet 3. Reese Hansen, I think got 1 or 8 to 2.
Yep, looks like they got
scored
3,
at least 2 or 3. So
yep, I'm
8-2
hearing 3.
final.
Yep.
And a little update on sheet 5. Sixma managed to steal 1 and 6, so it's 4-2 playing 7. I kind of saw that she did have a shot for the win over there and just missed and gave up a steal. So, Yurko playing the hit and roll. Could probably be fairly aggressive on the roll here because you're down 3 and you need the 2.
Yep, you need the 2, but you also got to keep.
Unfortunately, if you do make the perfect roll,
yep,
Team Brown just draws anywhere over there and you're
yep,
pretty much forced anyway. So.
Yeah, and they have that other one sitting that is still biting the 8
looks
foot,
like
so.
it's close to nose. So now Team Brown nose hit here, and then I don't even know if Team Yurko will be able to nose for one after this.
Yep.
Make them draw for their single point.
Well, let's see what she's got. Yeah, nose hit might make it tough. It'll force him to draw.
Yep.
Looks
Trying to
like
make a
it's,
curl.
Oh, it's. She's not going to get nose out of this.
Might make a perfect roll. Got actually
Yeah.
a
You
little
still,
lucky to hang in there, but
you still got a decision.
force is here.
Yep.
Skips draw to the 8 foot. Got to be able to make these, eh?
Just need 8 foot. Full 8. Drawing against 2.
So what do you think? 14 and a half?
14
14.75?
Oh, 14.5 will do it.
14.5? I'll tell you when to hit it, Reg. Hit it. Sweepers seem to like it. Just cleaning it. A little sweep.
I got 14.9.
14.9. Might have to go a little bit. Perfect. So,
There they go.
One for
One it
Yurko.
is. Yep.
5-3 Brown coming home with the hammer.
Yep. Now we're going to see a whole bunch of center guards.
Yep. So, just a reminder that we do have another draw coming up at 8:30, where we'll have I think we have commentators tonight.
Yes, we sure do.
So
Actually, I think who's commentating tonight is going to be.
I have a schedule here.
Yep, they are
Evan?
from the Evan Van Amsterdam, and he's just getting back from the trying to qualify at the Olympic mixed double qualifiers. So he was down there with Paige Papley, and who plays for Sturmey here, and you know they had a good run there, and it's nice to have an Alberta team there and some people that are good friends. So he's back here, and he's going to bring along Jason Ginter with him. Jason's a good friend of that whole team, and that team is actually all friends. So
They probably won't be as fun as exciting as us, but
definitely not.
Hey, what are you gonna do,
Definitely
right?
not. I mean, how do you?
maybe a little more
Yep.
drier.
Yeah.
Okay, tick here, Reg, or what? Not on the center line?
Boy, is it off? I can't see where her leg's standing,
it looks
but
off.
looks like it's off. Give her a
Good old
shot.
tick
There you go.
play. You like coming across face on these ones or into them?
I like coming into them personally.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people like coming across the face, so to make sure you make contact.
Yeah. Looks a little heavy.
Well,
Last thing you want to do is throw
stick
up another
it. Yeah.
guard or put one
Yeah.
in the back of the house. So
yep. So okay, in around again.
Yep.
Let's see what she's got. Schedule?
Yeah. So yeah, we have the 8:30 draw tonight, and then tomorrow 4 more draws. 8:30 in the morning, 12:30, 4:30, and then 8:30 again.
Yeah, and the men start also
tomorrow
tomorrow.
morning.
Yep.
With a feature sheet of Van Amsterdam versus Kevin Tim at 8:30 tomorrow morning. Perfect guard there, right on the center line. Good 2 guards. Team Brown now trying to come in. Time do you play tomorrow, Reg? Time's your team up at?
We play at 12:30.
Oh, a little sleep in for you.
Yeah.
Make the draw?
12:30, and then well past my bedtime at 8:30.
Oh boy.
Oh, we started off playing the team from the U of A. We play Zach Davies right off the bat, and then our second game is against Jamie Cooey.
Perfect.
So, we
The
get
legend
to,
himself.
Yep, you got her. So should be a pretty interesting day.
Okay, we got the 2 guards up. Team Brown went top 4, and now we have the freeze attempt. Then you'll see some peels, I think.
Okay.
It is a different game with the 5-rock rule now.
Oh, totally.
Steal a 2 is a lot more prevalent than it used to be.
Yep, without a doubt. Oh, and this looks really good. Nice freeze. Oh, no bounce. Okay.
Peel, Reg? Yep. Try the double peel.
Oh, have to. Yep. You're up by 2.
Just straight peel in the first, the high one.
Well,
Looks like.
being the stagger it is, I think you could. I think you can play them both.
Looks like they're just playing out-turn straight peel, but maybe they are trying to come across. Yep, looks like it.
Well,
straight peel.
Then it's got to be
straight
straight peel then
peel.
if she's throwing out turn.
Now the cat and mouse game here. Waste another guard probably.
No,
I don't think you want to come in now
Not
because it's
yet.
too early.
Oh, you
I
need
think you
another
throw
guard.
up another guard.
Another guard. Nope.
We were wrong again, Reg.
Well, I think this might be a little premature.
I think these are ones where you. What does the other skip want you to do? And I think
Yep.
Team Brown would like to play to get into the house. So
Yep.
I like one more guard myself.
Yep. Then they ripped that last card, and you got nothing.
A lot of weight here too. Definitely would have been wanting to keep some of these rocks around. But
I agree. Oh, you're.
now you
here comes
can
the guard.
play the intern peel and
Yep.
get the one in the top 8, or even hit the one that's sitting here in the 12-foot.
And after that, you're splitting house for your life or what? I guess you don't
So
have.
Team
You don't
Yurko-
have. You
Team
don't. You
Yurko
don't
could-
have hammers.
Could lie 3 though,
Yep.
still, which makes Team Brown have to stick around on the last one if we get to that point. But
Yep.
good chance here to get rid of a couple blues.
Here it comes. Nope. Looks like it's straight peel now.
Might get the
Might get the one in the back. I don't know. Nope. Straight peel.
So as we play the end out, Yurko's gonna throw a guard.
No. They're coming in.
No.
She indicated she's coming back 8.
No. Really? No.
That's
Well, if
look
we
at
were
her.
to play it out and she did throw a guard out, Team Brown would be peeling, I think. And then, yeah, you'd hit that open one to lie 3 if it
Yep.
got to it.
Yep. Oh, I agree.
If you do come into the house,
Or she's
that's
playing
what
house.
Brown wants. But are you sure, Reg? Looks like a guard. Well, it's going to be a guard.
I thought she tapped back 8. Was it? Oh, okay. Guess I'm wrong again.
So, take another run at
Yep.
this double, I think.
Well, the guard made most sense. So
Yeah.
ice she's got is pretty much for just straight peel again.
Yeah, I think she might try and catch this one on the back 12 because, again, the way it plays out now, they would be looking at 3 on the last one. Nothing wrong with straight peel.
Yep. Another guard.
Is blue shot? Who is shot rock here? Blue shot? Yep. Blue is shot.
Well,
so I think the guard here again, and then I think you'll see Brown try the same peel double. And then maybe a decision as to what Yurko does on their first rock, first skip stone.
well, they need to get this moving across. Let's go. All right.
Now you might see them try and nose this one. But looks like they're going to try to peel again.
Still looking at taking care of the dangerous one.
Would you ever try and lie to and hit that top one?
I don't know. I think the most dangerous rock right now is that one out top again, because
agree.
they turn around if they do happen to roll, she brings another one even better undercover. So
yep, I agree. And if you can get one in the house here,
yep.
it's
well, I think she's got a double this time. Oh, goodness. Okay,
great
she's
shot.
got the double this time.
Great shot. Great shot.
Okay.
We got a replay.
That was a really good shot.
Yep. So now, Team Yurko, I think, going around that guard.
Yep.
Then I think you'll see Team Brown probably hit the open one.
That would make the most sense.
If they can lie shot, for sure.
Unless this one's open.
Yep.
But simplest to hit the open one.
One thing about these two teams is they're pretty quick, which is nice.
Yep, 2 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours, 8 ends.
This looks pretty good.
Sure does.
Should get a lot of late finish here.
Yep. No, I think they need to take it all the way back. You need to leave yourself room for 2 in here. And hope for a miss.
So if you do hit this one, at worst you're going to be looking at 2. If you try and play over to the rock that was just thrown, there's a chance that you might jam or something.
Oh, yeah.
Could look at 3. So
Could
if you hit here,
3. Yeah.
At worst case, you're going to have a draw to the 8 foot for the win.
Yep, you bet. All right.
If you can hit and stay shot rock or close to second shot, it will make it a lot more difficult to lie to. You might even see Team Yurko freeze to this rock if it's not shot.
If it's not shot, that would be
kind of
ideal.
Depends on what you want Team Brown to throw.
It looks like she is going to be shot rock though. So, maybe not.
Nope.
Maybe not.
Blue is shot.
Oh, what are you doing? I don't know that I would be coming there shot. Is that one totally buried? It is pretty buried.
Pretty buried. I think
that might not be that bad of an option.
I think I like going around the guard myself just because the way Corryn Brown hits.
Yep.
She doesn't have to move that rock very far when it's frozen over there. If you draw one buried in there and lie 2, she has to draw.
What was the final conclusion?
I think they're freezing.
Might have been nice to freeze on your own then, yeah.
And Corryn
That might have been
also
okay.
just threw a hit over here too, so she's going to know the ice pretty well. So I kind of like going around the corner guard. Not wrong to play the freeze, for sure.
Nope.
Make it really good. It's tough score. Still be just a nose hit probably if you wanted to play down to it.
Yep. Oh. I don't know if it's going to curl enough here. Whoa.
Might be a little-
You need to curl.
I think line's pretty
It
good if the
needs
weight's
to curl
good.
a bit, I think.
Line's pretty good. Just a little heavy maybe.
Oh, that's not bad.
Pretty good. Anywhere high side or nose and chalk up a W.
Yeah.
They haven't played a ton of outside hits or
Not
wing
here.
hits.
Yeah.
So
This could be interesting.
you never know. Could curl. I expect a lot of weight, but you never know. Got to make sure you put a positive rotation on her.
This looks good. Looks real
Sweepers
good.
don't seem too concerned. Should run pretty straight
Yep.
there. Yep. Good shot. It'll go down as a steal 1 in the books, but
Yep.
a win for Team Brown. 5-4 your final here at Draw 3
Draw 3.
at the Crestwood Platinum Showdown. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And next stream is at 8:30.
8:30 it is.
We have one sheet still going out there. It's still in the 7th end, and it's still 4-2 for Team Plet. Be able to find the updated scores online. And yeah, anything else, Reg?
Nope. It's been a pleasure. We're streaming with you, Chris. So until next time.
Perfect.
All right. Take care.
Okay. See you later.